Tensions in the Middle East have reached a critical new peak after Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian explicitly declared that his country is now in a full-scale war with the United States, Israel, and Europe. Speaking in a high-profile interview published on the official website of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Pezeshkian described the current confrontation as an all-out war intended to destabilize the nation and prevent it from standing on its own feet. He drew a sharp comparison to the devastating Iran-Iraq War of the 1980s, characterizing this modern conflict as far more complex and difficult because it extends beyond the battlefield to include a suffocating siege on Iran's economy, culture, and political stability. The Iranian president's warning comes at a particularly volatile moment, just days before a scheduled high-stakes summit between U.S. President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Pezeshkian emphasized that despite the 12-day war in June 2025, during which U.S. and Israeli strikes reportedly targeted Iranian nuclear infrastructure and military sites, Iran's military capabilities have not only recovered but have grown stronger. He asserted that while the enemy successfully struck targets in the past, Iran's equipment and manpower are now more robust, warning that any future aggression would be met with a more decisive response than ever before. This rhetoric follows a tumultuous year that saw direct military exchanges, including Iranian missile barrages and covert Israeli operations that claimed the lives of senior officials and scientists. Pezeshkian argued that the Western powers are attempting to bring Iran to its knees through a multifaceted pressure campaign that creates livelihood and security crises for the Iranian people. However, he remained defiant, stating that despite the problems and constraints facing the nation, the anticipated collapse of the Islamic Republic has not materialized, and the country remains ready to confront what he views as an existential threat from the West.